Hello guys, welcome to Milan. I am now standing in front of the Duomo Cathedral in Milan. We came here today from Dubai. We took an early morning flight from Dubai, and from the Malpensa airport, we took the XP1 train to Codono station. From there we took a metro to come to Duomo, and we decided to stay very close to Duomo to experience the vibe of this place.
We are now standing inside the Duomo. The Duomo is one of the biggest cathedrals in Italy. The cost of the ticket to go inside and the rooftop is 15 euros. The cathedral took nearly 6 centuries to complete. Guys, even though the construction began as early as 1386, the final details were completed by 1965. It is the largest church in the Italian Republic and is larger than the most renowned St. Peter's Basilica at Vatican City. The architecture of Duomo and the interior of the cathedral are equally magnificent. The beautiful color-stained glass inside the cathedral depicts scenes from the Bible, and the intricate work on every massive marble pillar inside is breathtaking. Now don't forget to look down and gaze at the floor tiles as well. The floral patterns and the designs on the floor are simply exquisite. There are hundreds of statues inside and outside of the cathedral, of which the statue of Saint Bartholomew Skinned stands as a prominent one. Guys, we have spent more than an hour inside the cathedral and will now be moving on to the rooftop.
We are now heading to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, which is the oldest and one of the first ever shopping malls in the world. And this is located right next to the Duomo. Milan has been the fashion capital of the world, and it is no surprise that only the world's top luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci, etc. are housed in this 19th century Galleria. Even if you don't plan on buying anything, you must visit this arcade to see its amazing architecture. This place is simply magical, with its dome-shaped iron and glass ceiling and the beautifully designed mosaic floor that complements the ceiling. The Galleria is also home to some of the oldest cafes from the 19th century and many other restaurants.
guys, I'm going to demo how do you buy a metro ticket at Milan. So we are in this metro station, and we are going to buy a metro ticket on this machine, and then we just press this screen here, and as soon as you press the screen, it will ask you which language you want to see the instructions in, and then you will see this instruction. You just have to buy this M1 to M3 zone, because we are just going from Cairoli to Duomo, so we are going to press this thing. So each trip costs around 220, so I am going to buy 2 tickets, and then you just continue. Now I have $5 cash, so I am going to use cash, and then you make sure that the cash is pointing this way, and then you put it into this thing. It will recognize that cash, and then it will say it is going to print the tickets, and then it will start printing the tickets. As soon as it prints the tickets, it's going to come out from here, from down. The tickets will get printed one by one, so we just have to be a little patient. Okay, the 2 tickets have come out, and since I put $5 or 5 euros, the change is going to come out. It costs 440, so 60 cents should be the change, and the change has come out. Hello guys, I am now inside the Pinacoteca di Brera, which is in the Brera district of Milan. This district is a very beautiful district, and which has a lot of nice restaurants and a very nice neighborhood. So even if you are not coming here, I think you should at least visit the Brera district in Milan if you are coming to Milan. Now Pinacoteca di Brera is one of the nicest Italian art museum, and this was founded in the year 1809 by none other than Napoleon. The entrance into this museum is actually free. You can actually visit the grounds of the museum without paying any fee. But if you have to buy the tickets, then you have to go up that flight of stairs to the first floor and buy the tickets. We just went up and came down here because they said that the ticket counter is only going to get opened at 4, and it's only 2:30 now. So I don't think we are going to wait here for an hour and a half just to purchase the tickets. So guys, if you must visit this museum, I strongly suggest that you purchase the tickets online much before you come here, so that you can go in at whatever time you want. Guys, as you can see, there are trams running in Milan too, and these trams use the same roads that the bikes and the buses are using. The tourist can either take the tram or the trains, which are the metros, or the buses to go from place to place. Milan is perhaps one of the few countries in the world that are still using trams. We are planning to take the tram now to the Milano Central station, and from there we'll walk back to the Duomo.
And working and managing the church. In one of the rooms of the convent there is the Last Supper painting. So the painting is not in the church, but once we step inside you will see there are very beautiful works of art, and also the architectural building that is really one of the most...
The main reason I came to Milan was to see the painting by Leonardo da Vinci called The Last Supper, which is now inside Santa Maria della Grazie, which you see right behind me. Guys, this painting was painted on the walls of the church by the great painter Leonardo da Vinci, who lived in Milan and worked here for most of his life. Such was the brilliance of Leonardo that he was not only the best painter at that time in the world, but he was also a brilliant engineer. He built canals in the city of Milan and was instrumental in making Milan the most modern city in the world during that time. Leonardo was a visionary, and his visionary expertise continues to this day. For today, Milan is the fashion capital of the world. Hundreds of thousands of visitors come to Milan each year to visit Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper. But few people know that the artist left behind another noteworthy treasure, just steps away from his famous painting. Leonardo's vineyard lies tucked within the lush gardens of an elegant private residence that provides a unique opportunity to experience the Milanese Renaissance. The Duke of Milan, Ludovico Maria Sforza, gave this vineyard as a gift to Vinci in 1498 while he was working on the painting of Last Supper. Today, this is a museum that one can visit to discover the passions of a master artist of the Renaissance. Leonardo's talents extended far beyond the fields of art into science, engineering, geology, and botany, just to name a few. He spent a very productive period in Milan working on numerous projects for the Duke for over 20 years. Can you believe it? Leonardo was also a master chef and he produced numerous wines all on his own in this vineyard. Good morning. We are at the Seravalle Outlet Mall, which is about an hour and a half from Milan, and you have to come here on the Seravalle Outlet Mall bus. You get this bus from Milan and it costs around 22 euros. It's run by a company called Zani Viaggi. And if you take that bus, it will drop you here, and then there is a pickup time. You have to make it to the bus at the right time to go back. And you get around 6 to 7 hours of time to do your shopping. And there are a lot of outlets here, all the international brands as well as Italian brands, and the prices are quite okay. It's not much reduced. You get around 30% discount on most of the items.
Hello guys, leaving a place like Milan and going away is never going to be easy. But all good things must come to an end. Leonardo da Vinci lived most of his life in Milan and painted such masterpieces like the Salvator Mundi, the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, the Vitruvian Man and the Virgin on the Rocks. Most of these paintings were actually stolen from Milan by Napoleon and they were transferred to France, where most of them lie in the Louvre. Nevertheless, today we leave for Venice and we should be seeing some beautiful canals over there. Till then, Alvida from Milan and Alvida Leonardo da Vinci.